J'ai glissé, hein. Ah bon. Genre c'est bien beau mais je sais pas pourquoi, j'ai peut-être mal configuré un truc et tout. Et quand j'essaye de stream sur Twitch depuis POE, bah j'ai 1 pixel par seconde, on voit rien du tout, ça sert à rien, j'étais dégoûté. Oh, va falloir que je retue tous les trucs, putain.
Ah, y'a déjà cette heure là, putain.
Hein,
Yes.
ça se passe dans la vitesse. T'as produit légendaire.
Non, un 6 socket.
Ah, le 6 socket il fait du bruit.
Et les arcs légendaires, genre en général, ils auront pas du 6 socket.
Non, je t'ai dit, ça dépend de du level de l'arc. Il faut qu'il soit niveau 50, l'arc. Item level.
Et c'est normal que tu te balades dans des maps merciless et tu drops du légendaire niveau 5.
Oui.
Ah, ça te dégoûte ça.
Tu
Take
drop pas
care.
des items par rapport à ton level.
C'est un peu con quand même.
Ouais, bah. Il y a des items que tu peux pas drop parce que la map est trop bas level. Mais sinon, le mob il a autant de
Voilà.
chances de drop tout et n'importe quoi. Parce que tu sais, vu que t'as.
Oh putain.
Vu qu'ils avaient la flemme de coder ça et que t'as le truc que tu fais la map en normal, après tu la fais en cruel et tout, le mob il a la même chance de drop les légendaires que t'avais quand t'étais niveau 6 quoi.
Par contre, oui, par contre, quand t'es niveau 6, tu drops pas du niveau 40, je suppose.
Non.
Ouais, c'est juste. Putain, ils font chier.
Merde, putain, je suis con. Qu'est-ce que je fais là? D'accord. Le gardien still alive.
Et aussi, putain, alors je crois que je viens de découvrir un truc, c'est les cartes là, les Jack in the Box, des trucs comme ça. Moi je pensais qu'il allait falloir dropper, par exemple, si c'est 4 cartes là, il fallait dropper la collection des 3 autres qui correspondent. Mais en fait c'est 4 fois la même.
Ah oui?
Ah c'est énorme, ouais, putain. C'est ce genre de truc, dans tous les jeux que j'ai joué, c'était toujours des collections de cartes.
Ah non,
De la même. Ah ouais, voilà, putain, parfait quoi. Tant mieux.
après il y a des cartes qui donnent des items nommés ou bien ça donne un légendaire au
On
hasard.
this day,
Ouais,
the eve of this rapturous completion,
parce que là je commence à avoir un onglet de full là, donc il va falloir que je me renseigne pour.
to the brink of
Il y
salvation.
en a qui valent cher, hein, il y a des cartes qui valent super cher.
Inquisitor Madigan,
Ah ouais, bah j'en ai sûrement une idée de ça.
without
6, je crois que c'est celle qui se fait par la talisman.
Ah, t'as bu là, c'est pas un truc que tu drops?
Ah non, après,
an idol
Mais tu peux faire quoi sinon pour l'avoir?
dedication.
c'est de drop des cartes. C'est la carte qui s'appelle Humility. Et quand t'as
Ah.
6, tu donnes item par an.
We strove to make a greater world together, and in your shall make a reality.
Putain, c'est déjà arrivé à tellement de gens de crever à cause des explosions d'éclairs de cette tepu là. C'est l'un des 3 cœurs de Malakai. Ouais, quand elle crève, il y a toujours un truc qui reste. Les gars ils sont en train de loot et
On
ils glissent à
this
cause
day,
Ah,
the
c'est quelque
eve
chose.
of this rapturous completion, I honor those who have passed. Knowledge have brought us to the brink of salvation. Inquisitor Madigan, a creative force without, shall rock the background, an athlete of transcendence.
Combien d'HP?
An idol
1300.
dedicated
2300. Et
my friends, strove to make a greater world, and in your shall make Malachi.
Bone de scrubs. Gaming.youtube. Oh, on s'entend.
Ah, ouais. Je suis comme dans les vidéos, je comprends.
Sauf que t'envoies trop de trucs. Dans les vidéos, ils en envoient qu'un seul et ils se baladent.
Ouais, bah ouais, moi j'ai pas 100% de crit, enfin les 95% du cas. Oh, je déteste cette map à la con, putain.
Et aussi, putain, est-ce qu'il y a un moyen de bouger ce putain de chat quand j'ouvre mon stash, par exemple, et le chat du coup il est en plein milieu et je l'ai sur mon inventaire et je vois rien.
What? Pourquoi ton
Ton
inventaire
chat.
il est à droite? Et pourquoi ton chat il est à droite, je veux dire?
Donc mon chat est à gauche là, comme le tien.
Ouais,
Ensuite j'ouvre mon inventaire à droite, voilà,
ouais.
c'est beau. Ensuite je suis à la ville, j'ouvre mon coffre,
Ah,
bim, le coffre s'ouvre à gauche et le chat, boum, se décale à droite et se fout par-dessus mon
ouais,
sac
vois
et
ce
je
que
vois
tu veux
rien.
dire.
Et j'ai regardé, j'ai trouvé aucun moyen de changer ça.
C'était où j'avais vu ça?
Vas-y, montre-moi ça, parce que apparemment on ne pouvait pas, hein, de ce que j'ai lu. Enfin, finis tes mobs avant.
Tiens, regarde, ils sont là. Tu peux le rendre tout petit, putain. Ça va jamais dit se passer.
Ah non, moi je veux le bouger. Ça j'ai déjà fait ça, ouais, j'ai déjà changé ça.
J'ai la taille. Ah, le
Et alors,
bouger,
putain,
non,
on peut pas, putain, il dégoûte.
ça m'a jamais dérangé. Enfin, j'avais jamais remarqué.
Oh putain, c'est immonde.
Cette carte de merde, elle me saoule, putain. Elle est trop grande.
Oh, elle est facile celle-là, il y a toujours qu'un seul chemin, tu suis et basta.
Non, ouais. Mais tu sais que tu dois, avant d'ouvrir le Black Core, tu dois tuer les 3 bêtes là.
Ouais,
Con.
ouais.
Elle est géante la map. Et elles sont
Ouais,
elles
ouais,
sont
c'est
jamais
sûr.
collées. Ah, quand je dis c'est de la merde, c'est pas parce que je me perds, c'est juste qu'elle est longue quoi. Parce que tu peux très bien être sur le chemin, tu sais, vu que la map elle est générée, qui te ramène à Belly of the Beast. Là, comme tu dis, je me perds.
Ça m'est jamais arrivé, je crois, j'ai eu trop de cul.
Encore une petite boss fight.
Exquisite.
Je fais ma
Just need a moment.
Et alors ça, il y a tout le monde qui utilise le Ice Golem là, mais enfin si t'as un slot où tu sais rien foutre, ok, mais sinon c'est un intérêt. Ah merde. Ah, faut que je lise le spell.
fort, hein,
L'Ice Golem, on est d'accord.
Oui, oui.
Tellement dur celui-là.
Il fait des dégâts KO. J'ai pas
Putain,
de-
du coup je wipe à cause de toi.
Ah, ouais, du coup, tu peux le dire sans être énervé.
Et je perds de l'XP.
Ouais. Wow, pff, le petit. Deux fois que je peux crever à cause de ça.
T'étouffes pas avant Malakai, hein.
Ouais. La grosse ceinture.
Putain, ça monte le crit et l'accuracy. Wouah, j'aurais dû lire.
Ah bon. Ah, c'est super fort, moi. Si t'as la flemme de le cast, t'as de la place, tu peux le mettre en cast random attack. Comme ça, il sera tout le temps up parce qu'il est fragile. T'es pas un summoner, il se fait one shot.
Ah. Et si.
Putain, il est dégueulasse. Toujours la couleur.
Ah, celui-là, je cherche même plus à comprendre celui-là.
Ah, les cercles par terre, tu sais, ça me curse.
Ouais, tellement.
Donc tu te prends peu en feeble, ça te prend les dégâts. Ou ton bras le chaîne, là, ça te slow. Et l'autre, c'est quoi?
Je suis bloqué aux 2400 vies là, c'est les max ça?
Non.
J'en drop pas d'autres.
Quentin. De quoi? Dropper quoi?
Potion.
Ah ouais ouais c'est les sanctifiés de je sais pas quoi.
Ah.
Enfin aloe ouais si les sanctifiés.
Yes.
Celle qu'on skin avec de l'or en dessous et tout. Oh oui c'est bon ça envoie du sexe sexuel.
T'as une petite tabula toi?
Et on
Monsieur,
regarde la
une
tabula que j'ai.
tabula.
Ah ouais mon gars, 2 KO résistance. Et regarde ça aussi. Et ouais mon gars, je les drop s'il te plaît. Elle est créée pour mon build. Hein. Je les drop sans faire exprès.
Until next time.
Je vois ça, je fais baguette, ouais, non ça sera jamais la storm.
Yes.
What J'étais tellement content.
Ta tabula, c'est toi qui l'as corrupté?
Je l'ai pas eu.
Ah ouais, donc quelqu'un l'a vendu vu qu'il l'a corrupté et que ça donnait de la merde. Il l'a vendu
Non,
pas
ça a
cher.
pas donné
c'est
de la merde justement. Elle est très très forte. Enfin très forte. Elle est un peu
C'est-
mieux
c'est rare.
que la normale.
Ouais.
Elle me donne de KO résistance. Normalement, y a rien du tout sur la table.
Ouais, mais quand tu l'avales, t'as
Until
du
next
sexe
time.
dessus, non?
Ouais, après tu peux avoir. Ou bien tu peux avoir le meilleur, c'est le plus 1 tout item. Enfin tout gemme.
Attends, mais si tu l'avales là, est-ce que tu peux avoir genre 4 ou 5 bonus dessus? Ou alors c'est
Non,
juste une
ah,
ligne?
ça rajoute un bonus.
Oh, d'accord. Ah ouais, donc c'est pas si ouf en fait de l'aval. Mais du coup, et elle
Et
reste
c'est
à
juste-
genre 0 armure et tout?
Ouais, ouais.
Oh là, bah d'accord, ok. Ah, donc limite, faut même pas prendre. Si t'en drops une, tu prends même pas le risque de l'aval
Ah
alors.
oui, jamais de la vie. C'est juste parce que t'as une chance de la vendre 1 milliard parce que t'as le plus 1 level dessus.
Non, mais ça, du coup, ça vaut aussi le coup que ça d'avoir un truc qui fait pas de stats, pas d'armure.
Parce que c'est un CL.
Ouais, ouais.
Parce que là, c'est tout mon stuff là-dessus. J'ai barrage, caston crit, un crystal critical damage, blade
Ouais,
fall,
non, mais
là,
je vois,
c'est- C'est,
Hmm.
et comme ça, quand je passerai à niveau 70, un truc comme ça, où je vais me bailler un CL ou bien je vais essayer de le drop. Tu vois. Et là, là, tu peux avoir un CL niveau 1.
Ouais, ouais, et une tabula vierge sans rien là, ça coûterait combien ça?
Je
Quelques
sais pas
KO?
combien ça coûte en.
Mais
Moi,
là, ça vaut
Moi,
combien?
j'ai payé 15C en hardcore. Donc ça doit coûter moins cher, je pense.
Ok. Non, mais tu l'as acheté comme ça avec le pourcent de KO.
Ouais, avec le pourcent de KO. Mais j'ai arnaqué
Donc
d'ailleurs.
100,
en plus,
c'est
hein.
moins cher.
100% non, ouais, c'est moins cher. Mais c'était un PGM, je pensais qu'il était niveau 85. Et il me l'a donné quoi. Parce que tous les gens qui la vendent, je la vois, ils la vendent à 21. Temps de monter
Très bien,
chercher
très bien.
Force Shaper.
Ah bah.
Je vais regarder.
Non.
Non, c'est bien comme ça. J'ai fini. Attends, il me reste presque plus de KO. Il me reste plus du tout. C'est les fliches, on n'est pas des fous. C'est parti pour Malakai. Ah bon,
Ah,
ça pue la puissance.
bon, Malakai.
J'ai enlevé son article.
Low on mana.
Ah bon, le stash en anglais.
Hmm.
Le stash en anglais.
Quoi le stash en anglais?
T'as mis les noms de table en anglais.
Ah.
Cocorico, hein. Oh, le tryhard, il change ses spells et tout.
Merde, qu'est-ce que je fais?
Now, exile!
Just need a moment.
Crit pas.
Elle se prend une petite épine.
C'est parti.
Let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare.
C'est tellement classe le truc qui pop dans tous les sens. Ah t'as une Rain Arrow, c'est ça là qui va?
Non, c'est Bedfall. C'est un spell en fait, c'est un nouveau spell. Il fait des dégâts physiques. Donc ça me permet de pouvoir le cast, même avec le cast critical. Parce que tu sais, sur le cast critical, c'est une attaque. Le spell. Le problème quand t'as des dégâts physiques en plus. Si le spell, tu te sauf que là, avec ces dégâts physiques, ça passe pareil pour, tu vois, la glace. Ça a des dégâts physiques aussi.
Si tu meurs pas tout de suite, ça crash.
Qu'est-ce qui va crash?
Non, ma co est pas forte. Ouais, c'est pas pour tout de suite. À la fin. Drop une arme de chance, ça va donner de la chance, vas-y.
Je clique pas. Non. Oh. Marché, j'ai dû passer à ralenti.
Non, pour le spectacle, t'as vraiment rien. Pour le show.
Comme tous les... Quand tu dois mourir en plein truc, quoi, la tristesse que ça peut être, putain. Genre t'as des millions de personnes qui te regardent et eux te dire ouais Phil Bad, franchement t'avais bien joué, ils sont là ouais fuck it.
I don't think I need to be doing that right now.
Still, I.
La gueule de résistance. Ah bon. Wow, j'ai 37 fire résistance, c'est la fin, moins 40 KO. Oh, le suicide.
Is
C'est
it
bien.
possible to
Moi j'ai
murder
toujours dit,
someone who's
l'acte 4
already
cruel il est
dead?
plus fort que... Enfin que tous les mobs des autres actes en merciless.
Ouais,
Tout qui
presque.
se fait one shot. Super Antarctic Breast, d'ailleurs, je me mets le couille dans un knife. Ah, on des trucs.
Pas le time.
J'entends ton bruit tout le temps.
Oh, merci Les. C'est l'heure de Eric.
Putain, j'ai vu la gueule de la résistance. Y'a un petit lock et tout, il veut stop.
Ouais, ça meurt vite. Bon, je suis déçu. T'es pas mort.
Faudra prendre des dentelles dessus. Ça me fait trop chier, putain, les requirements là. Putain de merde, quoi. Quand tu veux que j'ai 200 dentelles, j'ai 0 note dentelle près de chez moi.
Ouais. Non, je crois que j'ai toujours pas droppé d'exa là.
Ah, bien sûr que t'as toujours pas droppé d'exal. C'est rare quand même, hein. C'est pour ça que ça
Ça
vaut
vaut
cher.
combien de KO à peu près?
42.
Ah oui.
42, 45. 42. T'as dû dropper des blessés et des débiteurs quoi.
Et des Vral.
Bah alors comment je vais faire monter revenir au change. T'as dû dropper quelques légendaires.
Aucun pour moi, mais oui.
Attends, j'ai des CL qui me regardent. Ouais, moi aussi. C'est pas de merde. soi dans cette histoire. Oh, me dis pas que je l'ai brûlé. Mais où c'est mon putain de...
Je te prie.
Hello.
Sans le faire. Oh, je fais pas du 8% de crit.
We've a few bits and pieces lying about.
Oh, 200 d'intel quoi, suce ma bite, elle est épaisse. Ah, quoique, putain, je suis à 179. « 199 j'aurais. Oh, sérieusement, il manquera un d'intel. Wow, t'as drop quoi?
Cartographeur. Et là j'ai réduit le volume à moitié hein, du
Take
filtre.
care.
Hein.
Moi c'est fort en vrai.
Ça m'étonnerait. Parce qu'il avait mis le volume au maximum en fait. Maximum possible du truc.
Combien? Genre je peux l'enlever. De toute façon je change d'anneau. Non putain. J'aurais pas au mauvais endroit. Et les load time quoi, ça me dégoûte. Tu sais, le waypoint, machin. Il y a 17 heures de load time.
Je cherche les serveurs. Non mais ils ont abusé avec leur load time, c'est rien. N'importe quoi.
Je vais à Just Cause 3.
Ouais mais il sert à rien ce jeu.
Il est fort putain. T'as vu le gif, la gloire du gif que tu m'as envoyé?
J'ai cru que c'était un gros troll mais c'est vraiment dans le jeu ça?
Oui, c'est vrai.
Oh mais ils se respectent pas.
Dans tous les jeux solo, ton but c'est d'exploser des trucs quoi. C'est
Oh,
un jeu qui a été créé par Michael Bay.
Oh mon dieu.
Just enough to catch my breath.
Tellement épique, après ils s'en va. Il s'explose dans tous les sens.
J'étais sûr qu'il en ait rajouté 1 milliard de support troll. Oh putain même pas quoi.
Non, non, mais en fait, je pense qu'il a pas explosé d'un coup avec la voiture, c'est qu'il avait dû week-end tous les bâtiments, genre il leur restait plus de vie, et après il est venu, il a fait ses
Ouais.
le petit saut, le petit machin, et après posage de lunettes sur le nez.
The first one was slaughterhouse. That's what this place smells like.
Low on mana.
La grande sucre là quoi. Putain, moi j'entends boum 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 dans ton micro, moi je le drop rien.
Drop rien, t'es fou.
Attends, j'ai que tant de défense en esquive. Mais arrête! Oui, c'est bon ça. Putain, arrête ça quoi. Tu sais que tu peux pas leur blessure de vol.
Oh ça fait quoi? Ça vire random?
Non, c'est des items qui sont dans la box, comme si tu les aurais.
Ah, ah, putain.
Donc ça peut être glorious comme triste quoi. Ah enfin, moi, ça fait du bruit pour un petit truc scroll de merde là.
I need more pockets.
C'est clair, t'inquiète. Forme de transmutation, ouais. Ah bon, bah moi je drop une jewel.
I need more pockets.
I need more pockets. 600 km de place, qu'est-ce que tu me racontes? La queue black quoi. Putain, j'ai pas de merde.
Ah ouais, ça les jewels, elles sont tellement à chier. Je sais pas comment j'ai eu du cul en droppant limite ma première qui déchire.
Tu vois les gens déchirés, oh là là, j'en sais
Ils font mal aux yeux.
parce que
Lucky Connection, c'est pas ça tu disais qui était tabula ou je sais pas quoi?
non, c'est humility.
Fin orb of fusing. Ouais. Pareil.
C'est cool. Tu t'es fait quelques talismans aussi?
Bah écoute, enfin, je sais pas, j'ai l'impression que je suis plus dans le truc talisman là.
Ah mais oui, t'es en standard.
Ouais. Ça remet pas en truc talisman quand tu crèves en
Ah,
talisman?
tu sors de la ligne, hein. Tu reviens en normal, pas en normal de la talisman.
Sniff sniff. Dommage.
Ouais.
Ça arrivera bientôt.
On fait du hardcore avec toi.
Waouh.
Glisser 300 fois sur ton face.
Trop de stuff en normal, je peux pas laisser ça derrière. Grosse banque.
Contraire hardcore.
Comment?
C'est le contraire hardcore, j'ai trop de stuff. Tiens, c'est ça, Immunity. C'est toujours cool. Tu vois, ça manque, un slasher, un truc comme ça, putain. S, clic droit.
Ah ouais, ou un vrai chat quoi.
Et là, j'ai écrit. Il y a marqué tabula rasa, de toute façon. Il en faut 9, putain.
Ouais, en plus il en faut 9, j'en ai jamais drop une donc je suppose que c'est un peu rare.
Cache que des trucs qui valent pas cher. Par contre, si tu trompes sur des cartes, t'as Belly of the Beast, des trucs comme ça, tu les vends 15 C, hein, ces cartes là. 15 à 20 C.
Et les trucs alors, sacrifice ça machin là, comment ça marche ce truc là?
Faut avoir le truc avec des maps.
Ouais, mais après t'en fais quoi de ces trucs?
En fait, le truc des maps dans l'Eternal Laboratory, tu mets tous les trucs, genre Dawn, Numite et compagnie là. T'appuies, ça te crée une map que tu mets dans le map device, ça va te faire 6 portals, tu rentres dedans, et ce sera comme une corrupted map en entière si tu veux. Et il y aura des affixes sur la map.
Juste avec un sacrifice à machin, ça t'ouvrira 6 portals.
Non, C'est aussi portal, quand je dis portal c'est juste le graphique, ça trouve un endroit quoi.
Voilà.
Faut que tu trouves Zana. Le portal master.
Ouais, pour ce genre de truc, je suppose qu'il faut tuer Malakai en merci truc, merciless.
Forcément, on est censé la trouver que dans les missions des trucs en merciless. Quand le niveau de la map est assez haché. Le niveau des maîtres.
Quand il y en a un que j'arrive pas à faire, c'est le maître d'armes là. À chaque fois, faut que je le duel avec ses potes, laisse tomber, hein, j'y retourne plus.
Le
Hein.
gun là. Let me ban your ear for a minute.
Putain, il me démolit à chaque fois, hein, je laisse tomber.
Ouais, il fait tellement mal, putain.
Ah, lui, c'est pas rigolo.
Voir si c'est à chaque fois, je comprends rien. Le seul que j'arrive, c'est quand il faut laisser 10 secondes low life. Là. Et tous les autres, des fois, tu sais, laisser. Il y a tuer les gardes du corps, mais laisser les trucs en vie. Merci, quand je tag, ça fait 1 milliard de crits sur la map. Tu veux que je le laisse en vie.
Ouais, j'ai des amulettes de noob. Les annonces que je vois, par contre, c'est des mecs qui sont donc du coup en pussy core normal. Je suis dans une corrupted map, reflect 10% physique. Oh mon dieu. C'était compliqué.
Chaque fois que tu fais un petit coup blanc, surtout avec toutes tes tornades de shot. C'est pour ça que quand tu joues crit, en reflect, en hardcore, c'est compliqué. Là je sais pas comment je vais faire moi. Après t'as plein de trucs, faut savoir que dans ce jeu tu peux bloquer le reflect. Tu peux pas éviter le reflect, mais tu peux dodge du reflect. C'est avec les trucs acrobatiques et compagnie.
Oui.
Donc plus t'as de l'armure, moins tu te prends des dégâts du reflect. Donc, vu que
Plus t'as de quoi? Plus t'as de quoi?
De l'armure.
Ah,
Nous on
ouais.
SP évasion, donc si on se prend un dégât de réflexe, bah, ça glisse.
Ouais, j'aime pas trop le truc d'évasion, c'est du coup tu te prends des one à chaque fois. Bon, c'est fait, c'est fait. Bon, allez-y, je gride pas, je te dis à demain.
Yep.
Yes. Ah oui,
Buddy disconnected from your channel. Disconnected.
Hello.
Hey, would you like to hear some songs I've rewritten to get children interested in the hard sciences?
Sure. Really? Yeah, well, I like music. I like science. I like making fun of Sheldon. Hit it.
There was a scientist who had a theory, and James Clerk Maxwell was his name. Oh, J-A-M-E-S-C-L-E-R-K space M-A-X-W-E-L-L. And James Clerk Maxwell was his name. Oh. There was a scientist who had a theory, and James Clerk Maxwell was his name. Oh, A-M-E-S.
Okay. Oh, we get it.
Well, perhaps you'd prefer this one. The itsy bitsy spider is not an insect at all, because it has 8 legs and 2 body parts.
That's pretty cool, Sheldon.
Thank you. Yeah, do either of you know Beyonce? I'd love her to get behind it. Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
You guys know the new Discovery class missions that NASA's been working on?
Yeah?
Well, they're looking to include a message from Earth in case one of them is encountered by alien life.
Oh, when I encountered alien life, I discovered that the key thing was not to sit in its spot.
All right, you can't breathe our air without an inhaler. He's allergic to earth nuts, but I'm the alien.
Anyway, I'm among a handful of scientists that have been asked to submit a design proposal for the message and its delivery system.
Congratulations.
And I was wondering if any of you guys would like to help me do it?
Are you kidding? Yes. What did you have in mind?
I'll tell you exactly what you should do. Avoid the presumption of the Terran sensory input paradigm.
Yeah, absolutely. You need a device capable of delivering information across a wide range of perceptual modalities.
Any intelligent organism would at the very least need the ability to locate the position of objects in space. So, the ideal interstellar lingua franca would be haptic.
Ooh, how about a 3D tactile communicator rig for cross-sensory transposition?
Exactly what I expected. 2 people forcing their ideas on me, and only 1 gentleman who could be bothered to ask me what my thoughts were. You 2 are out. Congratulations, Leonard. You're on the team.
My mommy raised a gentleman.
Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool, Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. We built the pyramids, math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a big bang.
Hey, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, I'm excited to help.
I would have included the others, but you know exactly what would have happened. They would have taken over the project and bossed us around.
I get it. Just this morning, Sheldon wouldn't let me put almond milk on my grape nuts because he said it was a theoretical nut conflict.
Should have told him to mind his own business.
Yeah, it's better than what I did say, which was fine, I'll eat them with club soda.
Well, what makes them think they're always in charge of everything?
They're alpha males.
Huh. What does that make us?
We could be betas, they're second in charge.
Okay, that sounds good.
Or we could be omegas, they get pushed around by the alphas and the betas.
Okay, that sounds like us.
Whatever. There's no alphas here, and this is your project. You are in charge. How do you want to start?
I don't know. How do you want to start?
I don't know. Should we call Sheldon and Howard?
No, we can do this by ourselves.
Great. How do you want to start?
I don't know. How do you want to start?
Sheldon? Sheldon? Sheldon?
I bet that started off as a joke. But by the third one, you realized there was something strangely enjoyable about it.
Yeah, I kind of want to do it again.
I don't recommend it. You'll be doing it the rest of your life. Anyway, if you're looking for Leonard, he's with Kuthrapali.
No, I actually came to talk to you.
How nice! Here are some topics that interest me. Quantum mechanics, trains, flags.
No, it's about my acting career.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not on the list. Oh, wait, no. How about we split the difference and discuss why Austria was an archduchy and not just a regular duchy?
Okay, look, here's the thing. I like pharmaceutical sales. It's going great, but I have an audition for a movie, and if I get it, it could screw everything up.
I know exactly what you should do. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you.
Well, why?
I'm attempting to turn over a new leaf. Earlier today, it was pointed out to me that I tend to force my ideas on people.
You're really not going to tell me?
Nope, that train has left the station. Now, we can play this one of two ways. You can say, trains, tell me more. Or you can just look at me like that and I'll start.
Just need a moment.
What's going on in here?
I am making molecular cocktails. This sphere is actually a cosmopolitan.
Oh, how do you drink it?
Just put it in your mouth and pop it like a zip.
I think I'll have a beer.
First, take a picture with me.
Why?
Well, Raj and I always talked about learning how to make cocktails like this together, so I taught myself, and I'm putting this on Instagram so he can see it and feel like a turd. Say cheese.
Is this about the space probe he's working on without you?
You betcha, the very one.
Howard, you're grown men. You guys don't have to do everything together.
I know. That's why I'm spending tonight with you.
Trying to hurt Raj's feelings.
With my honey bunch.
You're being childish.
No, he is. So, I have a dominant personality. We all know that.
I'm sorry, what do we know?
In social groupings, I just naturally wind up in charge.
Don't take this the wrong way, but how many of these little booze balls have you had?
You don't think I'm a leader?
I was kidding, of course you weren't.
Right. Couldn't change if I wanted to.
Better not change, because I love who you are. Now, will you need help cleaning all this up when you're done, or can you do it all by yourself? There's my big boss man.
So often on the front of the locomotive is a large iron wedge for clearing objects off the tracks. Now, while commonly known as a cow catcher, I prefer the more accurate cow exploder.
Okay, Sheldon, let me ask you a question. If I was at a train station and one train could take me to my current job and the other train could take me to an audition for a movie, which train should I get on?
Are you using trains to trick me into giving you advice?
No.
All right then. You should take a third train where you audition for the movie, but hold off on making a career decision until you have more information.
You're right. I'm worried about something that hasn't even happened yet. Huh. You are a wise man.
Well, Penny, who's smarter? The wise man or the person who comes to him for advice?
Oh, I guess you're right. Maybe it is the person who asks.
Can I help?
No, it's the wise man. That's why he's called the wise man. You know how I know that? I'm the wise man.
I'm sorry, what was I thinking?
Just out of curiosity, why didn't you ask Leonard for advice about this?
Because I already know what he'll say. Well, you shouldn't do it.
It's just like he's here.
Okay, so we know that previous attempts to send a message into space, like the Golden Record and Voyager, were heavily criticized.
Well, aliens could only play the Golden Record if they figured out how to build a record player.
Although, to be fair, I watched E.T. build a telephone out of a speak and spell and an umbrella. Dude was like a little brown MacGyver.
That would be more helpful if E.T. were real.
Well, my feelings were real when he was about to die.
My God, when he's on the table and they use the paddles on him,
And he's all white.
they zip him up in that bag.
And Goody can't stop crying.
The flower dies.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
All right. It sounds like we need a way to communicate that's simple.
And doesn't require outside machinery to be built to access it.
It's also a problem because we don't even know if the aliens who find this can see. I mean, they might communicate in a totally different way than us.
Like when my dog is mad at me, she tells me by peeing in my slippers.
That's actually a valid example. I mean, animals do deliver messages through scent.
Bees talk to each other by dancing, whales have their songs.
Yeah, Penny has about 20 different ways of rolling her eyes that each mean something different.
Okay, so what it sounds like is what we want is a device that can deliver a message through not only sight, but other senses as well.
The most basic sense that any spacefaring civilization would have to possess is touch.
Ooh, we could make a video playing device that simultaneously translates the information into a tactile medium.
All we have to do is rig up a 3D communication system.
We can totally do that.
I know.
This is great.
Yeah, you know what else it is?
What?
Exactly what Sheldon and Howard said.
Well, thank you for peeing in my slippers.
It's the eye of the tiger, it's the ear of the bat, it's the whiskers of the catfish and the walrus.
Hang on. Not that your song isn't terrible, it is. But how do you mention bats and leave out sonar?
You didn't let me finish. And also regarding the bat, it has sonar.
Hey.
Hello?
Look, I know you guys are upset, but we've talked about it, and we think it'd be beneficial for you to be part of the project.
Well. Did you hear that, Sheldon?
I'm sorry, I was trying to think of what rhymes with nose of the aardvark.
We want you back on the project with us.
Well. Did you hear that, Howard?
Look, we admit it, the idea that you guys came up with was really good, and I'd love your help.
Suppose it couldn't have been easy for you to say that.
It wasn't, so. Are you in?
Certainly.
Great. Now that we're all on the same page, let's get together tonight and work on it.
Get together tonight. Leonard, stop trying to control everything and give poor Raj a chance to come up with what we should do. Go ahead, Raj.
Okay, I think we should do it right now.
Tonight works better for me.
Okay.
Okay, it's just an audition. Why am I nervous? Maybe it's a good thing. Just means I want it. And I can have it. This feels right. Why did I ever give this up? I'm starting to remember.
So I'd like to try a technique when no one gets steamrolled. When you talk, instead of bringing up a new idea, respect what was just said by building on it.
Building on that, we should order dinner.
How is that building on what he just said?
Building on what Sheldon said, I could go for Chinese.
Hang on. Building on what Leonard said, no one built on what I said.
Building on that? There's a new build-your-own pizza place on Colorado.
Building on that, I'd like to remind you I'm lactose intolerant.
No, I saw the menu. They have soy cheese.
Bah! You didn't say building on, you're out.
It's not Simon Says.
You're missing the point, Sheldon.
You're out and you're out. I win. Who wants pizza?
Penny? Oh, hey.
Hey, I haven't seen you auditioning in a while.
Yeah, I got a job as a pharmaceutical sales rep.
You quit acting?
Kind of, but now I get to act like inflamed heart is only a mild side effect.
I heard you can make money doing that.
Yeah, it's going okay, but I do miss this sometimes.
Really? Because I gotta tell you, I am so sick of the humiliation and being treated like a piece of meat.
Chelsea?
Wish me luck.
They're gonna love you.
I heard she's pushing 40 and everything's fake.
Yeah, I started that rumor.
Okay, since we agree on the delivery system for the message, maybe we should talk about what the message could be.
Well, I think we should show what Earthlings look like.
The plaque they sent up on the Pioneer probe had a drawing of a naked man and woman on it.
Yeah, I never cared for that. It's advertising to predator races just how soft and squishy we are.
Squeeze yourself.
Oh, don't be offended. You know, of the four of us, you have the most veal-like consistency.
Maybe there's a way to appear non-aggressive, but also be able to protect ourselves if necessary. Like smiling and waving with one hand, but the other hand holding the severed head of a tiger.
You want to send a passive-aggressive message out into the universe? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you mean passive-aggressive, like posting pictures of you and your wife eating cosmopolitan balls that you know belong in my mouth?
Perhaps Howard meant passive-aggressive, like asking our group to help on your project and then only choosing Leonard.
Look, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, but you two have strong personalities and always end up taking over.
It's not always.
What about when we went to Comic-Con and dressed like Jabba the Hutt? You got to be Jabba's head, and I got to be his fat slug butt.
We looked great.
You let a guy sit on me.
He was dressed as Princess Leia. It made a nice picture.
I'm just saying, sometimes Raj and I feel pushed aside.
Yeah, like when you took Sheldon to Texas and showed him all around NASA, you didn't even think to ask me and Leonard.
You know what? You're right. I should have asked you.
And if he does ask you, go. It's amazing.
If we're talking about being left out of things, you guys went to Skywalker Ranch without us.
Oh, I recommend that too. That's a magical experience.
Wait a minute, Sheldon spent a whole day with James Earl Jones and never told any of us.
I sure did. Oh, my goodness. Well, from Jabba's head to ice cream with Darth Vader, I'm having a heck of a ride. Look, clearly, good things happen when I'm in charge. Now, why don't you boys step aside, let me knock this project out?
Sheldon, you're not in charge. Raj is in charge.
Leonard, who's really in charge? The person in charge? Or those who put him in charge?
He's right. If you think about it, we're all in charge.
No, the guy in charge is in charge. Why is everyone so bad at these?
I mean, the whole experience reminded me about how much I hated that world. You know, the anxiety, the depression, the negativity. I don't want to feel those things. I want to sell drugs to people who feel those things.
I can't believe you got up and walked out of an audition for a big movie.
I did. I mean, I walked in, read for the part, then stunk up the place, but then I walked right out.
I'm glad you have a new appreciation for your job.
I do. And you know, I don't think I've ever thanked you properly for helping me get it.
Properly? At all. It's just words I'd never heard.
Well, thank you. You're a good friend, and you changed my life.
You're welcome. Hey, now that you're making some real money, maybe you could take your friend out for a nice thank you dinner.
Sure.
And you probably have to invite your other friend, because she overheard you talking about it, and it would be awkward to exclude her.
Okay.
How about now?
All right.
Don't forget your wallet.
Greetings from planet Earth. Just turn left at Alpha Centauri. You can't miss it.
Donna, turn the higher up.
jackboard.
It's like the best one they make, I just can't get it to work.
I'll figure it out.
It streams HD video straight to your phone while it's flying.
Nice. Where were you when I was single?
Okay, we should leave in about an hour. You all packed?
Yeah, I just need to throw in a few last minute things. You know, makeup, underwear, clothes.
If your bathroom floor counts as a carry-on, you're packed.
Leonard, have you ever given a high school commencement speech before?
Nope. It's pretty exciting.
Aren't you afraid of being blinded?
How would I be blind?
But at the end of the ceremony, all the students throw those pointy hats in the air. It's all pomp and circumstance until someone loses an eye.
I'll take my chances.
Fine. I wonder if they make I told you so cards in Braille.
The problem with commencement speeches is that they're boring. Ooh, do you own a t-shirt cannon?
Why would he own a t-shirt cannon?
I don't know, why do I own one?
I think it's really nice that you're sharing this experience with Penny.
Oh, I thought it'd be fun to show her my old stomping ground. I even know the exact spot where he used to stomp me.
Well, now you get to go back as a successful scientist.
With a beautiful girl on your arm.
And a pointy hat sticking out of your eyeball.
Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool, Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. We built the pyramids, math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a big bang.
How'd you get ready so fast?
Oh, I packed light. Once I got through an entire spring break with nothing but a long t-shirt and a belt.
Why did you need a belt?
It's called an evening look. I've never been to New Jersey before.
It gets a bad rap from shows like Jersey Shore and Real Housewives.
So it's not really like that?
No, it's like that. And I'm excited to show you around.
You think we'll have time to visit your mom while we're there?
Yes. We'll also have time to put my junk in the garlic press, but I'm not doing that either. Uh-oh. Just got an alert. Our flight's been canceled.
What?
It looks like there's a big storm all up the East Coast.
Well, can we get on another airline? So that's it? We're not going?
Guess not.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Worked hard on that speech, too.
You could tell it to me.
Oh, thank you, but I'm okay.
Are you sure? I could pretend I'm a high school cheerleader who can't control herself around esteemed alumni.
Greetings, distinguished cheerleaders.
Okay, the Wi-Fi extender is on, the camera's on, they're both on the same network. We should be getting an image.
All I see is a black screen and my own reflection. I look sad.
Maybe we should recalibrate it.
All right.
Step 1. Rapidly flip the calibration switch from the fully up to the fully down positions for at least 10 times.
It actually says at least.
Yeah.
Why would they say at least? Is it 10 toggles? Is it 100 toggles? Yeah? Is it 1,000 toggles? Is it 10,000 toggles? 100,000 toggles? You see where I'm going with this.
Just flip the switch until the lights on the drone change to solid yellow.
That seems simple enough. Initiating calibration sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I suppose 10 is technically at least 10. But they're still getting at least one angry letter.
Now I rotate it horizontally on its center axis until the lights turn green.
Initiating rotation sequence. Don't look at me, initiate. What does red and yellow mean?
It means the calibration failed. We have to start over.
Oh, very well. Re-initiating calibration sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a good thing I didn't send that letter.
Hello, Daddy. What's up?
Not much. Just wanted to see how my son's doing.
Very well, thank you.
Are you still dating that dermatologist?
If you could feel how soft my skin is, you wouldn't have to ask.
Oh, and there's something else I wanted to ask you. Why did you spend a month's rent on a toy helicopter?
Oh, you're where that bill goes.
I'm tired of indulging your foolish lifestyle. It's time you learned responsibility, and the only way to teach you that is to cut off your allowance.
No, Daddy, no. There are lots of other ways to teach me responsibility. I know. You can give me an egg and make me take care of it for a week.
No. My mind is made up. Starting now, you're on your own.
But, Daddy, I miss my family so much. And with you and Mummy getting a divorce, I feel sad and empty. Buying a little toy every now and then helps me fill that void. So, while I can't hug you every day, flying that helicopter really
I'm cutting you off.
Just to be clear, financially or mid-sentence?
No red and yellow. No red and yellow.
Yeah, we did it! Oh! God, if it's this much fun to rotate, imagine when we fly it.
Okay, now all I have to do is rotate it vertically until the lights turn off.
Oh!
All right. Playtime's over. Let's open this baby up.
Won't that void the warranty?
Sheldon, I have a master's degree in engineering. I wipe my bottom with warranties. Except for AppleCare, that pays for itself in the long run.
Hi.
Hey, where'd you go?
I got you a little something to cheer you up.
Really? Sex last night, pancakes this morning? Am I dying?
Just open it.
Cap and gown? Why do I need a cap and gown?
Because you are giving your commencement speech.
What are you talking about?
I called your old high school and convinced them to let you give your speech over Skype.
Really? That's amazing. And you gave me the robes to give it in. Thank you.
Yeah, now about those, they came from a costume shop and all they had left was sexy graduate, so they... This might be a little short.
Short and sexy. That's my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, that's a lot of pieces.
You know what they all do, right?
Yes, of course.
What about this one?
Well, how familiar are you with miniaturized integrated logic circuits?
Not very.
That right there is a miniaturized integrated logic circuit.
So, can you get it working?
I'm an MIT-trained engineer. I built components for the space station.
I thought the zero-gravity toilet didn't work.
It worked fine. It just wasn't designed for Russian cosmonauts and their potato-based diet.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
I have to return the helicopter. My father... What did you do?
Wait, don't worry. He went to MIT. He can solve any problem, as long as it doesn't originate in a Russian man's colon.
I don't freaking believe this.
Relax, it'll be fine.
No, you have to put this back together right now so I can return it.
You can't return it. Howard wiped his bottom with the warranty.
What?
I think metaphorically, but he was in the bathroom for a while.
Howard, my father cut me off. I have to get my money back for this.
Calm down.
Okay, you're right. It's time for me to step up and take responsibility for my life. Be a man. Hello, Mommy.
Hello, Rajesh. What a nice surprise.
Well, I've been thinking about you. How are you doing? Are you happy, Mommy?
Such a sweet boy for asking. Can't believe you come from the poison seed of your father.
Well, I like to think I take mostly after you. Anyway, speaking of Daddy, I had a very strange conversation with him. He said he couldn't afford to send me money anymore because of his active social life.
What does that mean? Active social life.
Well, let's not talk about him or whatever shenanigans he may or may not be up to. Let's talk about you.
Rajesh, is your father seeing someone?
All I know, Mummy, is that he's a single, wealthy doctor. And now, for some reason, there's no money for your little boy.
Well, however much money your father was giving you, I'll give you more.
Thank you, Mommy. I love you. Helicopters for everybody.
What's taking so long?
I don't think this is gonna work.
Just let me see. Sweetie, you know you're supposed to wear clothes underneath a graduation gown.
A, surprised you know that. B, I wanted to look like a sexy graduate for you.
Well, you do.
Oh, thank you.
You're gonna be on Skype. They're not gonna see your legs.
Well, I'm gonna go put on some pants just in case. But I have to say, this is very freeing.
Add a belt and I'll take you someplace nice.
Oh. Done and done.
Okay, I think I've narrowed it down to a faulty pin on the onboard communication chip.
Very impressive. You know, when you're done with that, can you look at this? It doesn't make smoke anymore.
One toy at a time.
Sorry. Yeah, maybe it's for the best. I hear locomotive smoke is the second leading cause of death among train aficionados.
What's the first one?
Suicide.
Obesity.
I have the tool you wanted.
Thank you.
You guys don't have to go to the trouble. I'm back in the money now. I can just buy another helicopter.
It's not about the money. It's about solving a problem. That's why I became an engineer. It's what I like to do. It's what I'm trained to do. It's who I am.
Yeah, look at you, a little engineer that could.
Why don't you just call tech support?
There's two kinds of people in this world. Those who call tech support and those who make fun of the people who call tech support.
I call tech support all the time.
You call tech support.
And now, for our commencement address, one of our most distinguished alumni, noted Caltech physicist, Dr. Leonard Hofstadter.
Members of the faculty, students, I'm excited to speak to you today. I can't help but remember the last time I was in this auditorium. Two guys from the lacrosse team played keep away with my asthma inhaler. But enough about my 10-year reunion. I'd also like to take a moment to thank my beautiful fiancé for helping to make this speech possible, even though weather nearly prevented it.
Oh, hello. I didn't know he was gonna point it at me, so don't do drugs and stay in school.
They're graduating.
Okay, bye.
All right, the power supply is reconnected. I think we're back in business. Let's just run a few tests before we take it outside. Sheldon, we got Wi-Fi. Check. GPS. Check. Battery charge. Check.
4 hours of our lives gone? Check.
All right, all systems go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's what my train used to do.
Ready to call tech support?
Give me the number. Probably wind up talking to some foreign guy who's reading from the same manual I have.
It's my father, you jerks. Hello, Daddy.
What did you say to your mother?
Nothing. I was just calling to check in, make sure she's doing okay.
Well, after talking to you, she seems to think I'm some sort of playboy.
Really? I don't know where she'd get an idea like that. You know, Mommy and her crazy imagination. I'm so lucky I take after you.
You think you take after me?
Well, I try to. I certainly wouldn't be a scientist if you hadn't been my role model. Who wants to go to Vegas in a real helicopter?
It was L. Frank Baum who said, "No thief, however skillful, can rob one of knowledge. And that is why knowledge is the best and safest treasure." Wow, I'm boring myself. Sorry, I can't see any of your faces right now, but I bet they look like this. I wrote an entire speech to say how high school prepares you and what a wonderful place it is, but I hated it. Maybe high school's great if you look like this. But I didn't even feel like I existed at that school. And now that I think about it, I bet a lot of you feel the same way. So, well, for the remainder of my speech, this is for the invisible kids. Maybe you never fit in, or maybe you're the smallest kid in the school, or the heaviest, or the weirdest. Maybe you're graduating and you still haven't had your first kiss. By the way, 19, and Geraldine Coco, wherever you are, thank you. Maybe you don't have any friends, and guess what? That's okay. Well, all the popular kids are off doing whatever. I don't know what they were doing because I was never there.
I'll tell you later.
My point is, while you're spending all this time on your own, building computers or practicing your cello, what you're really doing is becoming interesting. And when people finally do notice you, they're going to find someone a lot cooler than they thought. And for those of you who were popular in high school, it's over. Sorry. Thank you. Congratulations.
Your call is important to us. All our technicians are busy helping other customers. Please stay on the line, and someone will be with you shortly.
What happened to me? I've become an old man, baffled by modern technology. Next thing you know, I'll be pitching my pants up to my armpits, complaining about the awful music the kids are listening to.
Well, it is awful, isn't it? Just listen to that noise. Hang on. It's working. I did it. Why do you do that? No idea, but I did it.
You shouldn't be flying it inside.
I'm not flying it. And who is? I don't know. Must be getting a Wi-Fi signal from somewhere else. Initiate landing sequence. Initiate landing sequence. Hey, the camera's working. Oh, look, it's me. Export. Help you? Yeah, it's a robot uprising. Call the police.
So you really think they liked it?
Oh, sweetie, it was the best speech
Don't worry, everyone in here is safe.
What time does your mom's plane get in?
I don't know, sometime tomorrow morning.
Don't you want to know for sure?
No need to. As soon as she flies into California airspace, I'll feel a disturbance in the force.
It's so nice both of your moms are coming in to see you guys get an award.
Well, my mother's been there for every honor I've won since I beat out my twin sister for the Did It on the Potty trophy. How does this look?
Oh, it's so nice. She's gonna love it.
Sure. His mom gets roses. When I want them, they're a bouquet of severed plant genitals.
You act like I didn't get you that mushroom log on Valentine's Day.
He's right. Roses die, but a moist, rotting log will pump out mushrooms for 2 or 3 magical years.
You know, your mom's never been too thrilled with our relationship. Maybe I should get her something that she warms up to me.
You could run out and get a PhD. That might make her like you.
Really? It didn't work for you.
Do you think the moms will get along?
No, they're pretty different.
Maybe they'll be best friends. One of them is brilliant, one is sweet and simple. Sound familiar?
Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool, Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. We built the pyramids. Math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a big bang.
Shelley, I am so proud of you and Leonard for getting this award.
Oh, thank you, Mother.
I tried to read your paper, but it was very hard for me to understand.
Oh, it's quite straightforward, actually. It describes a new model of the universe that conceptualizes it as the surface of an n-dimensional superfluid.
Interesting. You can believe that, but God filling an ark with animals 2 by 2 is nonsense.
What did they feed the lions, Mother?
The floating bodies of drowned sinners.
Listen, Leonard's mom is a renowned psychiatrist and woman of science. Can you please keep the Bible babble to yourself while she's here?
Are you ashamed of me?
Of course not. I love you. I'm just embarrassed by the things you believe, do, and say.
Well, I love you too. My little bowl of lion chow.
So have you and Penny set a wedding date?
No, we're kind of taking it slow.
I see.
What does that mean?
You've been on and off with this woman for 7 years and engaged for 1 year. One has to wonder if there is a problem. Are you having satisfactory intercourse?
Yes, Mother.
Only satisfactory, I see.
I changed my answer. It's amazing. It's hot. We can barely keep our hands off each other.
Seems odd to try and impress your mother with your sexual prowess. But then you always did have that unresolved Oedipal complex.
See, this right here, what you're doing, can you please not do that around Sheldon's mom?
Why, are you attracted to her too?
Of course not. She's just a very sweet and God-fearing lady, and you have to be respectful of her beliefs.
Leonard, I am an adult. I know how to conduct myself around people from different walks of life.
What does
Thank
it look like an offer?
Where is she from again?
East Texas.
Ugh.
Hey, look who's here.
Dr. Hofstadter, it's so good to see you again.
Likewise. I read your paper. It was very impressive.
Oh, thank you.
We just spent 2 hours in traffic. Did you think to mention to me that you liked our paper?
Of course I did, but it's a mother's job to make sure her child's self-esteem is not dependent on anyone's approval.
That's so sweet. You think I have self-esteem?
Dr. Hofstadter, I want you to meet my mother, Mary.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How was your flight?
Very pleasant. And yours?
Lovely. Almost as if someone, not saying who, was watching over the plane.
You're kidding, right?
Subtle, Mom. Real subtle.
Stewart, talked about this. I don't mind you still living here, but we gotta have some rules. And rule number 1 is pants.
Hey.
You must be very proud of your son.
Oh, yes. He recently argued a case before the Supreme Court.
He did?
Oh, you mean this son? Sure, he's terrific.
Beverly, would you like to see the math I worked out to support our hypothesis?
You mean my hypothesis. I hypothesized it all by myself.
Calm down, dear. Mary, I'm curious, when did you first realize that your son had such a remarkable mind?
Oh, good question. Everyone loves stories about Sheldon Cooper, boy genius.
Well, I would have to say when he was 13 and tried to build a nuclear reactor in the tool shed.
Oh, this is a good one.
Now, the first thing you have to know about Shelley is, ever since he was a little boy, he was always concerned with the well-being of others. And he didn't think that it was fair for people to pay for electricity, so he was going to power the entire town for free.
You want to tell her about the uranium? Tell her about the uranium.
Oh, well, oh, this is adorable. When he arranged to get some yellow cake from Chad, I thought he was talking about Twinkies from one of his friends.
Yeah. But I wasn't. I didn't have any friends.
It turns out that this little scallywag was trying to use my Visa card to buy uranium from an African warlord in the country of Chad.
Sounds like Sheldon was a handful.
Oh, he was a handful.
Oh, I was a handful.
You still are. Mom, tell Mary the story about how I made a Van de Graaff generator out of our vacuum cleaner.
All right. He broke the vacuum cleaner.
I mean, for a while, everything was vampires. Now it's all zombies. I wonder what the next monster fad will be.
Well, we haven't had a good invisible man in a while.
Clearly, you've never seen me try to talk to a woman.
Guys, in the time you've been sitting here playing video games, I got the car wash, picked up cleaning supplies, and went to the bank.
I put on pants.
Kiss ass.
Okay, I don't know when I became the mother to 3 lazy teenagers, but it stops today. You guys are cleaning the kitchen top to bottom.
Well, hey, I don't even live here.
Yes or no, do you have clothes in my laundry right now?
I do. And some of it's wool, so dry flat if possible.
Oh, here's a picture of me receiving my Bachelor of Science degree.
You don't look very happy.
Well, I had just begun puberty. It was figuratively and literally one of the hairiest moments of my life.
Shelley does not like change.
True, but all the clenching in the world will not keep testicles in your abdomen.
Sorry, I got cut up at work. Hi, Beverly.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I forgot.
You remember my mother?
Oh, yes. Hi, Mary.
Good to see you again, dear.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
So, Mom, you haven't seen Penny since we got engaged.
Yeah, let me show you the ring.
Lovely. Must have been very expensive.
No, not at all. No, we found a place online that repurposes diamond drill bits.
We did not. That's not true. Can I speak to you alone for a second?
Oh, sure.
It came from Tiffany.
You mean the box, right?
Keep walking.
Really doesn't matter to me how much you spent on the ring. I think.
Did I misspeak about the ring?
Yes, and we'll get back to that. Even with your mother here, you are deliberately hogging all the attention from my mom. You're like one of those elephant seal pups that steals the milk from 2 mothers.
Do you mean what marine biologists refer to as super weaning?
Yes, you are a super wiener.
Well, now I have to correct you. As a bit of an elephant seal buff, the more accurate comparison would be when two mother seals actively seek to nourish the same pup. So I believe the term you're looking for is a double mother suckler.
Yeah, you're right. That is the term I'm looking for. You are a dirty double mother suckler.
Okay, well, now that we have the terminology straightened out, how dare you?
We're not in a rush. We'll set a date when the time is right.
It doesn't matter, sweetie. The moment a man lays with a woman, they are married in the eyes of the Lord. The Bible is
No, I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. As a psychiatrist, I know how important people's superstitions can be to them.
You want to talk about superstitions? Sheldon sent me the books you wrote, all that nonsense about superegos and ids. What bull dropped that on the barn floor?
His name is Sigmund Freud.
Hey, look at that. You both believe in Jewish bearded guys.
Stay out of this. At least the bearded man that I believe in preaches love and compassion. All yours talks about is why you hold in your poop and want to crawl back inside your mama.
It's fascinating. How can someone as enlightened as Sheldon come from someone like you?
I know the answer. You're not gonna like it.
Try me.
When I was pregnant with Shelley, I was driving to church, and I was praying to the Lord to give me a son smarter than his dumbass daddy. And I looked over, and I saw a Jesus bobblehead in the Subaru next to me nodding yes. What does that mean?
It means I can't believe we're having this conversation.
Well, do it some more, or maybe knock some sense into yourself.
We all stop hitting ourselves and talk about something safe, you know, like shoes or how cute little Chinese babies are.
It is not my fault that your mother likes me better than she likes you.
Oh, don't flatter yourself. She likes everybody better than she likes me.
How old is this Jello?
Well, it's carrots, so I'm gonna say very. Sorry we have to do this. Bernadette's not wrong. She does work hard around here.
Yeah, maybe it's a good thing if she stops babying you so much.
She doesn't baby me. I saw her pull you home in a wagon. For your information, I twisted my ankle chasing the ice cream truck.
Face it, dude. Bernadette treats you the same way your mother used to, and that was not a healthy relationship.
You're right. It's time for me to act like an adult in this marriage. Starting with my husbandly duty of taking out the trash. Bernie, I made a mess!
I'm terribly sorry that I upset your mother.
Oh, it's all right. She'll forgive you. She has to, or she goes to hell.
I can't help but notice how her unconditional love for you is diametrically opposed to my own parenting strategies.
Well, you doled out affection as a reward for achievement, a proven way to raise a child, or train a rat.
But look how well you turned out.
I'd feign modesty at this point, but who would believe me? Still, you need to consider how successful Leonard's brother and sister are.
I suppose.
While my brother and sister are mouth-breathing idiots.
Do you suppose you would have flourished more in a reward-based environment?
Perhaps. But my mom made me spaghetti with chopped up hot dogs whenever I wanted, so who cares?
Not once did my mother ever give me any love or affection for just being myself. I always had to earn it.
Leonard, I'm sure she loves you very much in her own cold, godless way.
Yeah, and you certainly don't have to earn my love.
Thank you.
Of course, you already knew that when you bought me this princess cut drill bit.
It's not what it is.
I know.
When your mom gets back, I'm gonna need to apologize for the way I spoke to her.
Well, come on now, she did kind of start it.
Doesn't matter. A good Christian would have turned the other cheek. On the other hand, a good Texan would have shot her. So I was kind of split the difference. Hey, who's in the mood for spaghetti and hot dogs?
Oh, me?
Yeah, me too.
Coming up.
I don't really feel I deserve it.
It was a big sticky mess, but I think I got it.
It looks good.
Look at that. You cleaned it up all by yourself.
Yes, I cleaned it up all by myself. Honestly, I don't know why you complained. Okay, maybe I missed one spot. Just leave.
I'm so glad that you and I were able to bury the hatchet.
Me too. And I respect your right to your beliefs.
And I will pray for you.
Okay, Mom, let's get you back to your hotel before anyone says anything else.
One moment. There's something I need to say to you.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Leonard, I always made you earn
Hello?
my affection. But today I realize that there's more than one way to raise a child.
I taught her that.
Therefore, I would like to initiate a new protocol wherein I shower you with unconditional love.
Wow. When does that start?
So needy. Come to mommy.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, my son.
Oh, my mother.
Oh my God.
It's a hard knock life.
It's the hard knock life for us. It's the hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get got no votes to speak of, so it's the hard knock road we hope. Not like it. Stand up, everybody. Stand up, oh, it's the hard knock life.
Leonard, what time does your mom's plane get in?
I don't know. Sometime tomorrow morning.
Don't you want to know for sure?
No need to. As soon as she flies into California airspace, I'll feel a disturbance in the force.
It's so nice both of your moms are coming in to see you guys get an award.
Well, my mother's been there for every honor I've won since I beat out my twin sister for the Did It on the Potty trophy. How does this look?
Oh, it's so nice. She's gonna love it.
Sure, his mom gets roses. When I want them, they're a bouquet of severed plant genitals.
You act like I didn't get you that mushroom log on Valentine's Day.
He's right, roses die, but a moist, rotting log will pump out mushrooms for 2 or 3 magical years.
You know, your mom's never been too thrilled with our relationship. Maybe I should get her something so she warms up to me.
If you could run out and get a PhD, that might make her like you.
Really? It didn't work for you.
Do you think the moms will get along?
I don't know, that's pretty different. Maybe they'll be best friends. One of them is brilliant, one is sweet and simple. Sound familiar?
Can you believe it's been 5 years since our first date?
I know. Do you think I should start watching the Flash TV show?
That's what you're thinking about?
Well, one of the things.
Are any of them me?
Yes. I thought I can't decide if I should watch the Flash TV show. I know. I'll ask Amy. Anyway.
What are you doing?
You're right. You did kind of kill the mood.
I didn't kill anything. You did, talking about your stupid TV show.
Excuse me? Starting to watch a television show that might run for years isn't a decision to take lightly. I'm wrestling with a big commitment issue here.
Really? That's the commitment issue you're wrestling with? Sheldon, do you understand the irony of your fixation on a man with super speed, while after 5 years, all I can get out of you is a distracted makeout session on a couch?
Irony's not really my strong suit. But I have been getting better with sarcasm if you want to give that a try.
Oh, sure, I'd love to.
Whenever you're ready.
Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to cool, Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. We built the pyramids, math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a Big Bang.
Rush you, but I'm closing a little early tonight.
Ooh, hot date?
No, I overheard Bernadette tell Howard she's making him a meatloaf, and you don't have to not ask me twice.
If I stick a light bulb on this, wouldn't it make a great lamp for my bedroom?
You're kidding, right?
Oh, is this freaking you out?
No, I guess I'm just more of a pottery barn, crate and barrel kind of guy. Maybe Pier 1 if I really want to cut loose.
All right, never mind.
No, hey, you should totally get it. In fact, I'll buy it for you. Sold!
Raj, you don't have to do that.
Too late, no returns. That was really intense.
Well, now we know. Next time we go to the farmer's market, the order is petting zoo first, then buy vegetables.
Hey.
Oh, good, you're here. I need your assistance.
Can I wait until I put a Band-Aid on a goat bite?
What happened?
Your buddy got mugged by some baby farm animals.
Been there.
So what do you need help with?
Amy's mad at me, and I'm not clear why.
Okay, were you talking before she got upset?
Yes.
That's probably it. What'd you say to her?
I just asked her if I should start watching the new Flash TV series.
And that made her angry?
Baffling, right? We were necking like a couple of hooligans under the school bleachers. I stopped so I could ask the question. Next thing I know, goodbye kissy face, hello yelly face.
Sheldon, when you're kissing a girl, she expects the attention to be on her.
It was. I asked her if she thought I should watch The Flash.
Yeah, I'm tapping out. Leonard.
I'm gonna guess that your main concern is the time commitment of watching an entire season of a new show.
Oh, no, not just a season. But if I'm in for the whole run, even if the quality declines.
I get it. Smallville almost wrecked you.
Exactly. I waited 10 years to see a guy everyone knows can fly.
Wait, what is wrong with you two? He was talking about television during their date night.
No, not just date night, our 5th anniversary.
Okay, see, that's even dumber than you wondering if being bitten by a goat would give you the powers of a goat.
If that happens, don't make me wait 10 years to watch you eat a tin can.
You guys ever noticed that Emily has a bit of a twisted side?
You mean because she has weird tattoos?
No, because she wants to have sex with me in a graveyard.
One more time?
She and I were supposed to watch the new Avengers movie tonight, but it was sold out. So I said, what else do you want to do? She said, let's go to a cemetery and do it on somebody's grave.
Like a random person or somebody she knew?
What difference does it make?
Well, if it's her father's grave and they didn't get along, then you know she holds a grudge.
The only issue is that everybody has their own thing, and as long as it's two consenting adults, I guess I don't see the harm in it.
Or what if it's one consenting adult and one adult who pretends to consent because he's afraid of being alone?
Well, then I guess bring a blanket. The grass gets damp at night.
I don't know, guys. Maybe this relationship isn't for me. Maybe I should break up with her.
Right, you're gonna break up with a girl who has sex with you. Can you believe this guy?
If Raj wants to break up with a girl, he can do it.
How are you saying that with a straight face?
I don't know.
You guys are being jerks.
Buddy, other than Jenny Craig, you've never broken up with a girl in your life.
You're one to talk. You've been complaining about Stuart living here for the past year. I don't see you showing him the door.
It's not the same thing. Emily's a person. Stuart's more like an infestation, something you spray for.
Baloney, okay? You two are as afraid of hurting someone's feelings as I am.
That's not true. We were just laughing right in your face.
Thanks for cooking.
My pleasure.
That carrot was delicious.
I wish I'd fought harder for the rest of them.
Still haven't heard from her?
No, and I'm confused. It's been nearly 24 hours. Amy should have figured out she's wrong by now.
Hey, I don't think she's wrong about you going too slow in the relationship.
Too slow.
Yeah, you've been going out for years. You haven't even slept together.
Yeah, that's right. It's called foreplay. And I could make the case that you two aren't moving forward in your relationship.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
No, Sheldon, we're getting married.
But you've been engaged for over a year now, and you don't even have a wedding date.
Well, we will. We're just not in a rush.
Okay.
We're gonna set a date.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah, it's just things are good right now.
Really good.
Yeah, I'm focusing on my job.
We've been busy with our paper.
So busy.
So we'll pick a date when we pick a date.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I can see why Amy's mad at you.
Yeah, shut up, Sheldon.
Did you eat all my yogurt?
You mean the one that makes ladies do the thing that ladies pretend they don't do, even though they do?
You know which yogurt I mean.
I didn't touch it. It must have been Stuart.
Maybe Raj is right. Maybe it's time we tell him he needs to move out.
We should have done it months ago.
No, but his store was reopening, and then there were the holidays, and then he was sick.
Yeah, right. Sick. But he didn't have jaundice. He just looks like that.
All right, tonight's the night.
Agreed. When he gets home, I'm dropping the hammer.
I like when you take charge.
Oh, I'm not taking charge. You're the hammer.
So, why haven't we picked a date?
You know why?
Of course I know why, but just for fun. Why?
Not in a rush. Busy with work.
Things are good right now.
Really good.
You still want to get married, right?
Oh my God, yes. Why would you even ask that?
I don't know, because we don't have a date.
Well, you want a date? Pick a date.
It's not just the date. We haven't talked about anything. Big wedding, small wedding, indoor, outdoor.
Outdoor? Oh, I can RSVP no right now.
Okay, indoor it is. Big or small?
Your dad paying for it?
Got it.
Okay, 2 friends.
right, well, I want it in a church.
Fine, I want black tie.
Fine, I want to release butterflies.
Seriously, airborne worms.
Okay, well, then it's settled. Small indoor church wedding, black tie, no butterflies.
Sounds perfect.
Right.
You still didn't pick a date.
Stay out of it!
It's a beautiful night.
Oh, yes. It's got the moon and the trees and Elizabeth McNulty, who apparently died when she was the same age I am.
Makes you feel alive, doesn't it?
So does enjoying a meal at a well-lit restaurant, but here we are.
You aren't scared, are you?
Of ghosts? No. Of you? A little bit.
I'm sorry I've upset you. I shouldn't have asked so many questions.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, maybe it's good you got us talking about this stuff.
Well, look at that. Even when I'm causing problems, I make the world a better place. Hey, next, why don't we tackle your penchant for whining and Penny's love of the old glug-glug?
Sheldon, I think we're good for now.
Very well. So does this mean you'll finally pick a wedding date?
Here we go again. Why is everyone so concerned with us setting a date? Look, we're committed to each other, we're happy. A ceremony isn't gonna change anything.
So you're never getting married. It's his whining, isn't it?
Sheldon, I'm not a whiner.
It's amusing that he doesn't hear it.
All she's saying is we are in love, so it doesn't matter if we get married tomorrow or a year from now or 50 years from now.
Ew, 50 will be old and gross.
Yeah, but we'll be old and gross together.
My aunt and uncle were married 63 years. Towards the end, it was like watching cheese melt.
I'm free tonight.
You say you want to get married?
Vegas isn't that far away.
I'm in. Let's do it.
After all these years, I'm really happy for the two of you.
Oh, thank you.
Now get out of my spot.
Bernie, Stuart just pulled up. So remember, the key is to be firm, show no weakness.
Right.
Good luck.
How did your wallets you get back here?
Never should have told you my middle name.
Hey, guys.
Hey, you got a minute?
Sure. Let me just put this stuff in the fridge. I felt bad for finishing your yogurt, so I bought more. And Howard, your favorite fruit is in season. Crunch berries.
Don't let that sway you.
It's hard not to. They taste so much better than real berries.
What's up?
So, we need to talk.
You okay?
I think we should talk.
Is everything okay?
Well, you've been living here a while now.
I know. I may sell comic books at work, but the real superheroes sitting right in front of me.
Yeah.
His middle name is David. Go.
Look, I care about you a lot, but we are very different people.
Are you breaking up with me?
No, I'm just pointing out that you're dark on the inside and I'm dark on the outside.
So anyway, what I'm trying to say is...
You need to take that?
It's just my dad probably calling to wish me a happy birthday. We'll call him back. You were saying?
Look, Raj, be honest with me. If you want to end things, just do it. Don't expect me to do it for you.
End things? I'm trying to tell you that I love you.
Happy Happy birthday to
Wow, there's a Denny's in Vegas you can actually get married in.
Doesn't sound very romantic.
Yeah, but we could get heart-shaped pancakes.
I'm sure we'll find a decent chapel.
Yeah. This is crazy!
I know! People are gonna be mad.
Maybe, but this isn't about them. It's about us.
It is. It is about us.
You know what the best part is? We took our time. I mean, we met, we were friends for a couple years, and then we got together, and then we got untogether. Then we worked out all our problems, and now we know everything about each other. We can just go forward with no surprises and no regrets.
Right. No surprises.
And no regrets.
There's one thing I feel I should tell you.
What?
You know, so we can go into this with no secrets between us.
What?
Remember a couple of years back when I was on that research ship in the North Sea?
Yeah?
Okay, well, there was a lot of drinking and craziness going on.
No, you told me.
Okay, well, there was this girl.
What did you do?
Nothing. Really. It was just kissing.
And then what?
And then nothing. I stopped it. But it still bothers me, and I wanted you to know.
All right.
Did you ever do anything like this since
Nope,
we've been...
never.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, can I ask you a question?
God bless you.
Why are you telling me this now?
Like I said, we're about to get married. And, I want a clean slate. No secrets.
Really? Because to me, it seems like we're about to get married and you're trying to sabotage it.
Would you rather I didn't tell you?
No, I don't want there to be secrets between us.
See, now I'm confused. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Keep your mouth off other women?
I can do that. You know, from now on, this mouth, you and food, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Look, I'm not happy this happened, but I think I can get past it. I mean, we weren't engaged at the time, and it was just kissing.
Right.
Just kissing.
It wasn't even very good. She was a smoker. I'd just been seasick.
Okay, that's enough. Stop talking.
So, we're still getting married.
Yes.
Because we love each other.
Yes.
And it's the happiest day of our life.
Don't push it.
Hello.
Hello. Listen, I've been thinking a lot about relationships and how difficult they can be. And
I've been thinking about them too, Sheldon. Being your girlfriend is so challenging. Emotionally, physically. I've been incredibly patient for years.
strongly disagree. Go on.
Okay, well, this isn't easy to say because I love you, but...
Speak to me.
I need some time
Ready for
to
the
take a
hunt?
step back and reevaluate our situation.
God bless you, exile.
I hope you understand.
Okay.
Bye, Sheldon.
Well, Gollum, You're an expert on rings. What do I do with this one?
Previously on The Big Bang Theory.
Well, there was this girl.
What did you do?
Nothing. Really. It was just kissing.
All right.
So, we're still getting married.
Yes.
Because we love each other.
Yes.
And it's the happiest day of our life.
Don't push it.
I need some time to take a step back and reevaluate our situation.
Oh.
Bye, Sheldon.
Well, Gollum. You're an expert on rings. What do I do with this one?
So what package are you thinking?
This one comes with music and flowers. Oh, they even stream the whole thing live on the internet.
Why would we want that?
Because there's a lot of gorgeous blondes out there, and hopefully they can land as short, nearsighted scientists. Let's give them hope.
Whatever, put us on the internet. I've always wanted a wedding with a comment section.
Into this, we can do it another time.
No, I want to. We've put this off long enough. Let's do it.
It's exactly what you said the first time we slept together.
Oh, excuse me. Sheldon.
Hey, Leonard, have you gotten married yet?
No, why?
Good, don't do it.
Why not?
Some important new information has come to light. Women are the worst. I thought it was paper cuts, but I was wrong. No piece of paper ever cut me this deep.
What happened now?
Amy has ended our relationship.
Seriously?
What's going on?
Amy broke up with Sheldon.
She did?
Is Penny crying?
No.
No, of course not. They thrive on our suffering.
Buddy, I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do?
Yes. If I ever talk about going out with a girl again, roll your eyes at me like I do to you when you say dumb things.
Just because you're going through this with Amy doesn't mean that all women... Whatever.
Hey, I just heard about you and Sheldon. Are you okay?
Not really.
Can you come over? Actually, I'm in Vegas. Leonard and I are about to get married.
Hold on. You're getting married and you didn't invite me?
It was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing.
Wow. Hope I can catch the bouquet from here.
Amy, don't be like that.
Why did I just hear Amy's name?
Penny's on the phone with her.
Did she say anything about me? Yeah, never mind, I don't care. Well, if you care, you can find out and tell me. Just don't be shocked when you find out that I don't care.
Will you relax? You're not missing anything special. She's upset. It's gonna be a great wedding. Look at you in your little suit.
Amy's upset. Is it about me?
No, I think it's because we're alone.
Your marriage is causing her pain? Yeah, great. I take it back. Go ahead and do it. Yay for love.
Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state that nearly 14 million years ago expansion started. Wait, the earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool, Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. Science history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a Big Bang.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
When last we spoke, you said you needed time.
Well, it's only been 11 hours.
The Lord of the Rings trilogy was nearly 11 hours. I made you watch that. You said it was an eternity.
Sheldon, when I'm ready to talk, I'll let you know.
Very well. You seem to be headed somewhere. Can I walk with you?
Sure.
Boy, I'm glad we're going out again.
together.
Why? Is there someone else? You just couldn't wait for that first notch on your bedpost, could you?
If you must know, I'm going to Howard and Bernadette's to watch the wedding.
And who's this guy you're taking?
There's no guy.
Oh, you're going to a wedding alone? That's sad.
I'm not going to be alone. I'll be with my friends.
Your friends? Well, I think you mean my friends. And why wasn't I invited to this?
Maybe because the two of us being there would make them feel awkward.
We make everyone feel awkward. That's our thing.
Hey, if you're hungry, there's a breakfast buffet at the strip club next door.
Thanks, but I don't like glitter on my scrambled eggs.
I don't think strippers prepare the meal, but okay. It's not how I...
Me too.
Sure?
Yes.
And you promise you're okay with everything in the car?
Would you stop bringing it up?
You're right. Oh, I'm sorry. We have the rest of our lives to dredge up stuff from the past and fight about it. So what do you think? Should we run next door and grab a bite?
Well, what if they call our names?
No, don't worry. They give me this vibrating coaster.
Oh, and the fairy tale continues.
Thank you for doing this.
My pleasure. You feeling okay?
We were together for so long. I honestly don't know what I'm feeling.
That's understandable. You forgot. It's called happy. I'm not saying anything bad, just that she was in love with her captor and somehow managed to escape from this dark and crazy dungeon.
I know what you're going through. My last breakup was pretty tough.
What was her name?
Hey, it's a true story. I don't need the third degree.
Sheldon, what are you doing?
I didn't want to come in. I was told it would make everyone feel uncomfortable. So I'll just stay out here and pretend that I don't have to go to the bathroom.
Howard, do something.
I'm on it.
Sheldon, you being here might not be making things better.
I see. And is that why everybody was invited but me?
They didn't invite everybody but you. Bernadette invited me, and Stuart lives here.
Who wants hot cinnamon rolls?
So, when you hear the music, that's your cue. Any questions?
Oh, the package that we paid for said the aisle was supposed to be strewn with rose petals?
Where are the rose petals?
We're out!
You know what? It's fine.
We can use the potpourri from the bathroom.
Okay. Hey, really, we're good.
Yep, just want to get married.
Yeah.
Great. I'll see you two up there.
This is it.
I know.
I love you.
I love you too.
Was that a yes or no on the potpourri?
No, thank
Raj, you're probably wondering why Amy and I aren't showing any affection to one another.
Didn't even crack the top 10.
Well, you should know that she recently broke up with me.
I said I needed time to think.
I'm sure you guys will figure something out.
You hear that? Raj is devastated.
Sheldon, shh, the wedding's starting.
I see what's happening. Sides are forming. Well, if Bernadette's on Amy's team, I pick Howard.
I'm not taking sides.
Fine, because I'm stuck with Raj.
Really? At least you got picked.
Before I go any further, have either of you prepared your own vows?
Yes.
No. You wrote vows?
Yeah.
I don't have any. You're kind of making me look bad.
It's okay. I don't have to say them.
No, go ahead. I'll come up with something mushy. You'll cry. We got this.
Penny, we are made of particles that have existed since the moment the universe began. I like to think those atoms traveled 14 billion years through time and space to create us so that we could be together and make each other whole.
Wow.
Penny?
Right, okay. Leonard, you're not only the love of my life, I mean, you're my best friend. And you've got a friend in me. You got troubles. I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and we can see it through, because you've got a friend in me.
Is that the song from Toy Story?
He loves that movie.
I do.
Aw, it was beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, not like our wedding beautiful.
No, we totally won.
Yeah, Amy, I don't understand. Are we broken up or not? It's like you can't make up your mind.
It's because you're not giving me any space to think.
Well, you should think fast. Because men can sire offspring their entire lives, but those eggs you're toting around have a sell-by date.
You know what, Sheldon? You've made this really easy. You're immature, you're selfish, you just insulted me to my face. I don't need any more time to think. We're broken up.
Amy.
Will someone take me home?
Come on, I'll give you a ride.
As long as it's your eternal love. I now pronounce you husband and wife.
We did it!
I'm so glad you guys can watch.
Say it was beautiful in the comment section.
I believe I'm supposed to carry you across the threshold.
Can you?
Who do you think carries Sheldon to bed when he falls asleep in front of the TV?
Okay, let's do it. You gonna make it?
I'm okay.
Nicely done.
Oh, thank you. Finally, there's a Mrs. Hofstetter who isn't disappointed in me.
Oh, well, the night is still young.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I guess.
Just tell me.
It's just when we were kissing, I couldn't help but picture you with that other girl.
Oh, no, come on. I have a friend in you. You said so.
Right. Forget it.
Okay, listen. If you're imagining that it was sexy, it wasn't. Oh, we were both drunk. She smelled like an ashtray. The boat was moving a lot, so I chipped her tooth.
Did you feel guilty?
Well, she had dental insurance.
Did you feel guilty after kissing her?
Yes, I felt guilty as soon as it happened. I feel guilty every time I see her.
What do you mean every time you see her?
What do I mean? Boy, that's a toughie.
You still see her?
Well, not socially, but just work.
You work with her? How could you not tell me that?
I wanted to tell you in the car, but you told me to stop talking.
Oh, okay, so you're saying this is my fault?
No, of course not. Instead of fighting, why don't dim the lights, get naked and make a baby? Easy, you try it.
Hello, Mother.
Sally, what's the baby doing?
I just wanted to let you know that you can remove Amy from your nightly prayers. Yeah, unless you're open to praying for a beehive to fall on her head.
Oh, what's going on?
She broke up with me. I'll be okay. But I think that I'd like to send the ring back to her.
Well, that's not being hasty. Are you sure it's over for you?
It's over for me. I'm done with women. Like when I swore off Pop Rocks, they both hurt you on purpose.
You want to tell me what happened?
Are you going to say it's all part of God's plan?
Good chance.
No, thank you.
Your sister's married, and I'm not letting your brother give my grandmother's ring to that whore he stayed with.
Wasn't Mary Magdalene a woman of ill repute?
When your idiot brother redeems mankind, he can date whoever he wants.
No, it hurts now, but it's gonna get better.
Yeah, everything's gonna be okay.
You've got so much to offer.
Thank you.
Any man would be lucky to have you.
It's true.
Just hope I did the right thing.
I'm sure you did. Maybe that's the problem. You always do the right thing. Maybe it's time to do the wrong thing.
Like you're doing right now.
Exactly.
I asked you over and over if you were okay. Why would you go through with the wedding if you weren't?
Ask away.
I thought I was okay, but it turns out I'm not.
Okay, listen, I may not have been entirely faithful, but you are not easy to lift.
Wow. Well, marriage must agree with you. Well, you are just glowing.
I'm not glowing. I'm upset.
Well, whatever it is, it agrees with you. Knock, 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 Penny. Knock, 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 Penny. Knock, 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 Penny.
What's this?
Leonard told me what happened, so I took it upon myself to make you a hot beverage.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
I know. Turns out being sweet isn't enough to keep a girl these days. I blame Madonna.
Sorry to hear about you and Amy.
No, I'm sorry about Leonard. Thought I raised him better than that.
You know, it's bad enough what happened, but then he tried to hide the fact that he sees her all the time at the university.
He does? Who is it?
Some girl named Mandy.
Mandy Chow?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't need to worry about her. She's brilliant and attractive. She can do way better than Leonard.
That's great.
Wait a minute. I know this may sound far-fetched, but I'm on the market now. You know, if I dated Mandy, that would teach both Leonard and Amy a lesson.
Wait, that's ridiculous.
Oh, you're right. I could never be with a woman whose self-esteem was so low she'd be with Leonard.
I'm with Leonard.
Yeah, I know. Forever. Who would have believed these things would happen to us?
Right? No, I can't believe Amy actually went through with it.
Hang on. You knew that she was going to end it with me? Did you try and stop her?
Another day in
Told her to be
damnation.
true to herself and do what makes her happy.
Do what makes her happy? She plays the harp and her car is paid for. How much happier can she be?
Hey, look, it's not my fault that she thought you were a bad boyfriend.
I see. Think I'll be going?
Sheldon.
No. We are done here. Would you mind opening the door and then angrily slamming it behind me?
Sure.
Thank you. And slam it hard because I'm pretty steamed.
All right, Leonard, hang in there. Talk to you tomorrow.
And they just got married.
It's a mess. Had a huge fight in Vegas.
What?
I don't know. Sounds pretty bad. Penny's back in her apartment all by herself.
Really?
Would you like to hear another reason why men are better than women?
Sure, let's make it an even 100.
You would never kiss